Continuing The Egyptian Heaven and Hell by E. A. Wallis Budge. Gim Dewat, Chapter 9. The ninth division of the Dewat, which is called Best Yuru Ankstru, having passed through the 8th division of the Dewat, the boat of the sun arrives in the 9th division, which is passed through by the sun during the 9th hour of the night. The opening text reads, "This great entity taketh up his place in this circle, and he addresseth words from his boat to those who are in it. The divine sailors join the boat of this great entity in this city. The names of the gate of this city through which this entity entereth and taketh up his place on the stream which is in this city is Samqab. The name of this city is Best Yuru Ankset Kthpru. The name of the hour of the night which guideth this great entity is Dowatet Makatet Anambus. Okay, let me backtrack here. We got Dwatet Maktet Nubus Maketan Nubus. Okay, it's this. And the name of the city, I guess there'll be time to correct that later. The text which runs above the upper register reads, "The hidden circle of Yumentet through which this great entity travelleth and taketh up his place in the Dewat, if these things be made with their names after the manner of this figure which is depicted at the east of the hidden house of the Dewat, and if a man knoweth their names whilst he is upon earth, and knoweth their place in Yemente, he shall attain to his own place in the Dewat, and he shall stand up in all places which belong to the entities whose voices are Ma'at, truth, even as the divine sovereign chiefs of Ra, Cha-Cha, as they're called, and the mighty ones of this palace, and shall be of benefit to him upon the earth. The boat of the sun, with which the entity Yifu, standing under a canopy formed by the serpent Mehen." And there's his boat again. We have a double sun crown going on with the 12 sailors of Ra, each of whom stands upright and holds a paddle in his hand. Their names are Xenu, the sailor par excellent, Ixam Sukaf, Yixam Wurdif, Yixam Hamith, Yixam Hapuf, Yixam Xmasif, Chen what the hupta toff hutup uya natru tradwat and dpe. And we have them right here. Well, obviously they wouldn't look all exactly the same pretty much, but you know, the mention of them is there. This great entity joineth those who will transport him through this city, and his sailors join his boat, wherein he is in his hidden form of Mahan. This great entity addresseth words to the entities who dwell in this city, that is to say, to the entities who are the sailors of the boat of Ra, and to those who will transport through the horizon, that he may take up his position in the eastern hall of heaven. Their work in the Dewat is to transport Ra through this city every day, and they take their stand by the stream in this city whereon the boat, and it is they who give water with their paddles to the spirits who are in this city, and they sing hymns to the Lord of the Disk, and they shall make it to arise, soul in his forms, by means of their hidden words every day. Shamash, Chamosh, Utu, by whatever name it is called, the demon of the sun. But remember, Natru is, as number 10 there, is an example of, you know, it's called a god, it's called a power, but it's really secondary, demiurge sort of thing going on. A bearded man, man-headed hawk, wearing plumes and horns on his head, seated on a basket or bowl. His name is Muti Kente Duat, the ram demon, Neste Kente Duat, couchant on a basket or bowl. Oh, why does that? You have glyphs for that and not glyphs for that. Okay. The cow demoness, Nabat Au Kente Duat, a bearded entity in mummified form called Hatuptut Nutcher, or Hatuput Nutru, you know, because we got the plural going on with the ding, 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 ding. The text which refers to these reads, and okay, let's see if we have his name. Matui. Okay, it's not Muti, it's Matui. Matue Gente Dewat. And we see that confirmed right in there. And we have Gati Gente Dewat. Okay, and that's, we're looking. He dropped the ball here. We have Nabat au gente duat. So that one's correct. Those who are in this picture in this city are they who give offerings of food to the entities who are in the Duat. Ra decreeth for them loaves of bread and vessels of beer, and the demons journey on in the following of this great entity to the eastern horizon of the sky with Hatapnatru Duat also following him in the upper register. 12 demons, each of whom is seated upon a symbol of linen swathings. I guess there's a double there. Their names are Nahata, Dba, Maati are Ureti, Monksut, Hubus, Nubte, Yuste. So it's similar to Isis there. Yuste Paut. Both those ones are, you got the double line, so you got a Tamat Ku. You have Nub Pot. You have Dum Du. You have Mana. And see, we got, notice the differences between the glyphs, and you have some hint at meaning and what the glyphs actually look at, but let's not. Howard Nibley, or who was the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saint scholar that tried to make the Book of Abraham into correct translation because there was a couple words that looked like, oh, this word fits into this paragraph and this word fits into this paragraph, and so there was some sort of multi-layered secret, supposedly, is how it would have been translated, but Egyptologists knew better, and I knew better after learning more about this stuff. The text which refers to these reads, those who are in this picture in the Duat are seated firmly on their instruments for weaving, and they are in the form of the figures which Horus made. Her maid Ra saith to them, O ye who are swathed in your holy swathings, who are arrayed in your garments, whom Her covered up with when he hid his father in the Duat, which concealeth the entities, uncover your heads, O you entities, unveil your faces, and perform ye the things which must be done for Yusur, Osiris. Ascribe ye praise to the Lord of Yementet, and make you your word, Ma'at, truth, against his enemies every day. These beings are the Cha, the chiefs of Ra. And they avenge by their words, Yusur every day. Oh, okay, I guess the person whose the text is being read for, I'm sorry, I messed that up with my parentheses, putting things in. And they avenge by their words, Yusur every day, and the work which they do in the Duat is to overthrow the enemies of Yusur, 12 demonesses, whose names are Parit, Shamat Khu, Nebet Shat, Nebet Sheft, ya, dut. Okay, number 5 again. That was a difficult one. Ah, 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 tia, dut. Nubit, satau, hunt, natus, nubit, chit, desert, te, nut. Desit. I mean, desrt, yint. Ot, who, or ot, who, sucksit, madu, nature, turt, nuxen, tut, ru. Okay, number 12. Nature, turt, nuxen, tut, ra. The text which refers to these reads, "Those who are in this picture with their bodies of the Duat are they who are in the forms which Her made. This great entity crieth out to them after he hath arrived at the place where they are, and they come to life, and they hear his voice. Their work in the Duat is to raise the praises of Yastir and to embrace the hidden soul by means of their words, and to bring life and strength to the rising of the entity of the Duat in whatsoever regions they are, and they utter the words on his behalf in the chamber each day." And the 12 demonesses. In the lower register, 12 arae, which are mounted up on this instrument for weaving, and each pours forth fire from its mouth. Their names are, so 1, 3, and 9 are missing, and we have Taka'it as 2. As 4, we have Ksut Dawat. Then Dirt Nushan. We have Yipshut as 6. Anksut as 7. Shuntun Yimam as 8. As 10 we have Yuru. And 11 we have Nabat Uwa. Nabat Uwa. And finally we have Nabat Rakah. Above the Urai is a mutilated line of text, which according to the Mas Peru's restoration reads, and we'll get into that after I show you what was going on here, but you have, the Uraeus serpent sticking out and they're all spitting for some reason. Do you remember why they're spitting? And okay, the names of the Rai who kindle fires for the entity who is the governor of the Duat by means of the fire which is in their mouths. They swallow their flames after this entity hath passed them by. The text which refers to them reads, those who run this picture are in the Duat, and they have bodies of fire. And it is they who lighten the darkness in the Duat for Yasur by means of the flames of the fire which come forth from their mouths, and it is they who bring about the destruction of those who are overthrown in the Duat. It is they who drive back the serpents of every kind which are on the ground, and which are unknown in their forms to the entity of the Duat. They make themselves to live by means of the blood of those whom they hack to pieces every day, whose advance they endow, those who endow with magical power the dead by mystery of their formula. Those who know this shall see their magical formula, and shall not pass through their flames. 9 bearded entities who stand upright, each who holds the symbol of life in his right hand and a staff, the upper portion of which is in the form of a wriggling snake in the left hand. A lot of the Goetia demons hold things in their left hand, don't they? Another grimoire mentions of demons. These entities are under the direction of an entity in mummified form, whose name or description is Haru Harra She Duate, or Horus, who is over the lakes in the Duat. The names of these are... Okay, we're going to... something about magical formulae. Okay. Well, the Mehen is the snake, right? And... okay, anyways. Horus is over the lakes in the Duat. The names of these 9 entities are... Shek Te Yum Shuktuf. Okay, that's number 2. Nahabte Jamute Neb Ya. You have Hak Nachruf and Pan Yuri Desur Yuri, and finally Aha Suksat. And the 9th division (9, 10, 11, 12). So we're in the last third of between sunset to sunrise. And so that'd be like 3 to 4 a.m. Oh, wait, no, that'd be 2 to 3, right? Sharma, peace be upon you.